agents are currently busy assisting other callers. Please hold for the next available agent. All agents are currently busy assisting other callers. Please hold for the next available agent. Agents are currently busy assisting other callers. Please hold for the next available agent. Please hold for the next available agent. Thank you for calling WellCare. This is Tiff. How may I help you?
Hi, Tiff. My name is Denise Brereton. I'm being Hi. I'm being withheld funds. My $120 utility payment that was supposed to have. I was supposed to get my flex card at the beginning of the month and did not get my the card until yesterday, and then found out that the company did not put the money in the account because they needed for me to talk to you.
Let's see if you are enrolled in the program first. Can I have your member ID, please?
Sure. It's 3.
Let's see.
Right. When I spoke to my agent yesterday, she said that, see, I've been getting the runaround. FlexCard has been saying that I don't have the utility section. The main WellCare office says I do, that it's there, and that if I don't use it, it gets taken back. I didn't pay 2 utilities that are now doubled, and they're being threatened to be turned off because FlexCard didn't send me, because WellCare didn't send me the FlexCard any time sooner than yesterday.
So technically, like I say, I need to see first if you're in the program. So let's check that first. Let's see the name of your plan. Let's check that.
That's M.
And I know WexCard was behind on sending their card, so it's not they're behind. You have WellCare Liberty.
Well, your company was also very deliberate in sending me my ID card in December. I didn't get it.
Ma'am, that's a whole different. Yes, we send our ID card. So WEX is a different vendor, and they were behind on sending the card.
Okay.
They let us know, so we had to tell our members who were enrolled in this program if they called to be enrolled.
No. Honestly, I thought I made a complaint. I think your company is very angry with me because I had the audacity to make a complaint. And that's the reason why is I never even got any kind of updates as to what was going on. In other words, I realized, and I told my agent, I realized that this is new for everyone. WellCare was the only company that was offering the flex, and with the way my rent has gone up since during the pandemic, which is over $150, I really need this. As I'm a senior.
No, I understand. I understand that, but yes, it shows that you're not enrolled in this program specifically.
Well, I don't need to be enrolled in a program. Oh.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
What do you mean?
This is a new program this year. This is a new program this year. Our members have to be enrolled in this program because they have to meet the criteria.
I'm a Star Plus. I had open heart surgery.
And then so I'm going to enroll you today, but you were not enrolled in this program.
Oh.
Yes, so that's what also holds it up.
You know something?
I have
a question.
I know for a fact that the WEX card, they were behind because even some of our members also get the flex card for their dental and vision.
That's what I got. I got it.
The company was running behind us sending it. They were anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks behind as well. Some of our members are not even getting the card till now, and that we called them and let them know that, hey, our members need their card
Okay.
now for January.
Right,
They just
but
told us, no, we're running behind.
there was this now factor of what you say this enrollment is needed. That does this go back to my insurance agent not knowing? Because she was really right on top of every single code being
No,
right.
she shouldn't. No, we send them everything that your members have to call us to enroll. Yes, we send them everything.
Okay, so this is
They know that it is not automatically enrolled.
Yeah, and well, this is, I suppose, what happens. So,
but I'm going to enroll you right now. Give me just a minute, Miss Denise. Can you please verify your provider for me?
I can hardly say his name.
Is it first? Can I spell it for you to make sure
Yeah,
it's the right one?
It's Victor. I know. I call him Dr. V.
Yes. Yeah. There we go. Yep, that's the one I have. Okay. Give me just a minute. Yes. I know sometimes.
And let me tell you something. You got the wrong number on him. No, it was through Amerigroup. He moved. He's from Dallas. You got the Dallas phone number. He's now in El Paso, which is a 915.
I have an 817.
No, see, and I knew that.
Okay, I can find his, because I still need his fax number, and it's not on here. I look for it. Don't worry.
I plan on changing. I plan on changing because some of the things that I had gone to him about when the pandemic started, I saw that my doctor that I had been with, Dr. Victor Villalobos, I had been with him for about 5 years, and I got COVID in January, and I know where I got it from, and it was people from the lower valley that were wearing masks at that time, and it was at a food bank. I had gone on the 7th of January, and by the 11th I was down. But I also had H1N1, and back in 2009 in New York, and was given azithromycin. And when I called up Villalobos and said, "Couldn't you just give me some azithromycin?" I had used an electric blanket. I went back to an electric blanket and she said no. So because I had open heart surgery, I had some of my own clindamycin, and and for 3 days I sweated in an electric blanket, and I started healing. Now, I had open heart surgery. I was affected for 5 weeks. I refused to go back to the doctor. And then I found Dr. V. And I said to him certain things about when I have, I like to keep extra clindamycin for 2 reasons. Because it protects my heart. I have chronic pancreatitis, and I do have dental things that I need to address, and I use that particular antibiotic for all 3. All right. Well, just a few months ago, as Omicron, and I'm vaccinated, came up, he said, "Well, I don't want to give you any clindamycin." I said, "Well, I have a problem, and it's from eating." And this always happens around the holidays, and he acknowledged it last January in 2021 when he says, "Oh, you got this because of the way you were eating." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And but this time he goes, "No, I want you in the hospital." And I said, "The hospital's the last place I'm going right now." And then cut off ties. So I have to look for a new PCP. You can put this on my record. I don't mind. I have been waiting for everything to fall into place with my monies. I'm now facing double cable bill and double water bill, which is what that first 120 utility payment from Flex was supposed to be, and need to know what to do with that 120. How to get reimbursement, how to, one of the things when I made my complaint was that I was aware if the money wasn't spent by January, they kept it. And I really feel as though there was something purposeful on this. And this is what I had said. You know,
No, they don't keep it. If you had to, for that, because we, like I said, that was one of our.
yeah, but I needed it. Wait a
um,
minute. It should have come to
Give me
me.
just a, ma'am, give me just a minute, please. That was one of our concerns. If our members did not receive their card in time, because again, the vendor was behind, not us. They were, because we
So
were
the
like,
money
hey,
should,
our members need
it
this
should
card.
roll over.
If they stated if they didn't receive their card in time and had to use their own funds to pay anything out of pocket, the company, which is WEX, WEX, who handles the card, will reimburse the members. You
Well,
just had to keep your receipt and the confirmation
hold
that
it.
there were reimbursements.
I didn't pay him
Hello?
yet. I didn't. So you wouldn't let me explain. I didn't pay.
Ma'am, you were not in the program to begin with. You had to be enrolled as well.
Wait a minute. This is not my fault. So you're telling me that my agent is at fault and she should pay that 120.
No, I never said that.
Okay. Well, what do we do?
I'm enrolling you now. That's the only thing I can do right now.
So
yes, the members were supposed to call us to enroll. The
I never.
the agent knows that.
No, but hold it. I should. I never got a letter from your company that I needed to enroll. Again, this is where I feel.
Ma'am, okay, ma'am, if you keep yelling,
I'm not yelling.
I can only handle stuff. Yes, you are. I'm enrolling you now. Your agent was given all the information. We have it.
Hold on.
Get exactly
May I make
a
statement?
Is stamped.
May I make a statement? When I signed up, I thought your company knew what they were doing because you are the experts. Okay? When you
we are. Again, the agent should have told you that.
All right.
The agent knows. We talk to them because you know how I know? Because the agent calls us also to enroll the members.
You know, and I kept calling her and I kept texting her and I kept saying, Michelle, is there anything else that we don't know about this? Because I knew you were really setting up for the first time.
Yes. No, because we have the agent also calls to set up the members.
Right. And she never did. She should have. All right?
Exactly.
Now, can I get a letter to this?
A letter to what? I'm sorry.
Can I get a letter to what we're talking about? How I was supposed to call up in this area and be enrolled?
I don't send those letters. I don't have access to that.
You're pretty good. I'm glad I got you because I'll tell you something. Nobody else seems to understand what's going on. I needed somebody like you to get things straight and understood.
As I said, we had those concerns too because again, the card.
I feel bad. I feel
that affected a lot, and
you know
we were concerned.
I feel so bad right now that I want to cry. You have no idea, and I feel as though it was done by people that didn't know what they were doing. And I felt that all the time, and anytime you listen to any of my recordings from calling the company, you see, that that I'm frustrated over people just not knowing what's going on. And right now, because I owe 2 months for each of these utilities, and I don't have the money, I feel as though a crime has been committed, and I don't know what to do with it. This never should have happened. I had extenuating bills. We had the freeze last year. I had to replace water heaters and other equipment. I had to get a heater, and thank God I did because I needed it. So, I mean, any stimulus money, and then we get new landlords where within the 2 years they increased our rent $170. I mean, really. Plus, I had open heart surgery, and no other procedure can do anything to help my heart. So, from here on in, as I decline, it's to my grave that I go, and I'm 70. So I'm so upset because I really felt as though people knew what they were doing. So I don't know. I'd like to know what we can do to figure January out, but apparently I'm going to have to go to my insurance agent and tell her about what we talked about. Am I right?
Yeah, because they know. I promise you. Because like I said,
Yeah,
we get agents call. We
Yeah.
have agents call us every day, even with their members on the phone, to enroll them in this program.
Okay, I want to thank you. I am so glad I called you first thing. I couldn't sleep about this last night because when I tried to call to do the water payment, and you see it on the Flex, and the card didn't go through, I was devastated. I had gone down to Walmart. I didn't have a pin. They said I didn't need a pin, and then Walmart said yes, I did. And then Michelle finally says to me, "Oh, please, why don't you take a call and pay over the phone?" And I go, "Oh yes, of course." You see how upset I was yesterday trying to get the money in, paying all I wanted to do was to pay January, and then we would handle February. But no, neither January or February right now is being addressed. So can you see why I feel like I want to cry?
No, I'm right there with you. I am
I
sorry.
know. But
I
I had.
said we are not getting some information ourselves, and we keep asking. We are having our boss is having conference calls with meetings like, hey, y'all need to get on like shit or get off the pot. Like, this is irritating for some of our members when you guys are behind, and they think it's us when we've done our part, and then our vendors or outside members are not really giving all the information to our members.
Right. And you want to know something? The Flex card people didn't have me as having utilities. Okay, but the company did. And so there was this misinformation right there, and I hope this helps you too, because everyone should be on the same page. No, she didn't sign up for this. She didn't go over here. So, in other words, where they were saying, yes, I do, but they should have said to me over on the main number that the money can't be released until I call your number, and they never did. They never did. In the phone calls yesterday, never did. I would have called you yesterday. No, that's why I'm saying something is really wrong here. And it's not your fault. I see that. But gee, here I'm in a predicament. So I need to get going. And is there anything else we need to cover?
Yeah, well, yes, because I need to go over all your benefits. You have quite a bit of benefits.
Really? How come
Yeah. Let's go over your benefits real quick, okay? So you do have 4 benefits. You have the Care Concierge program, which is also known as the Helper Bees. So I'm sending you over that. So you have a couple. They should reach out to you in a couple of days. So you get 100 credits per month with this company, and you can utilize it too. They have different things you can use it for. And some things cost 10 credits. Some things cost 80 credits. It just depends on what you need in that month. You can change it or keep it the same. You can get anything for someone to come take you places.
Right.
That's it.
Right. That's exactly. See, I was telling Michelle, I'm waiting to get all of my health care set up. And I felt as though nothing could be set up until the Flex card. And I was kind of right, but I had to have
Yeah.
called you.
For the program.
Right. And I wish I would have known this. I would have done this in January. I would have had this all done by the time the Flex card came, and I would have been able to get my January payments. No, oh, well, and Michelle was saying, yeah. So go ahead, continue now.
No. So let me just finish going over your benefits because I still have to enroll you in everything.
Okay.
So your next one is the grocery delivery service, which is a prepaid membership through SHIP, SHIP as in Paul, T as in Tom. It's a website. You will have to get a code that's specifically for you from the WellCare member service.
Wait, repeat that. What? S what?
It's S as in Sam,
Right.
H as in hotel, I as in India, P as in Paul, T as in Tom.
Okay. Shit.
SHIP, yes, ma'am.
Really. All right.
So you get $100 per month with that grocery delivery service. So you'll place your online order. Someone will deliver your food to your house within 1 hour. You do have to spend a minimum of $35 per order. So if you want to do $50 at the beginning of the month, $50 towards the end, you could do that or spend the full $100. It's really up to you.
Wow.
You also
Wow.
receive 36 one-way trips to anything that's non-medical location. So if you need to go to the bank, store, libraries, fitness centers, anything like that, you get 36 one-way trips.
You know I need it. My car's broken down.
And then, yes, and then you also, again, you have your prepaid debit card that you can pay anything that's considered usually $125 a month. So let me finish enrolling you and everything so we can get it all set up. Date of birth is November 25th, 1951, correct?
Yes.
November 25th, 1951.
It was a very good.
Address we do have. We have 11200 Montana Avenue Trail.
Trailer 106.
Yes, ma'am.
TRLR. It's a lot. It's a mobile home.
Trail.
And that's in the 79936, El Paso, Texas. I used to be a snowbird.
What's that?
I used to be a snowbird down to Florida. You're all.
Well, I live in Texas right now.
You
so,
do? Really? Really? How? Oh, wow.
Yeah,
What part of Texas?
near Austin.
Okay. That's a lot of people are out there.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's getting really crowded here.
Yeah, I choose to stay out here because of the dry weather that we have. It's so humid over there that
Yeah, my friend, he lives in El Paso. My neighbor is from El Paso.
Right. We have some family that was living here and is living in Dallas because the money just is so much better out there than it is here. This is where you learn, or you retire. You know, and you move out.
I'm originally from Dallas.
Yeah, you see that, and I've noticed that Dallas people stay in Dallas. There's something about Dallas that if you're from there, you come back there. You make sure that you're there. Right. I have friends there, and they tried to make it here in El Paso and couldn't, and had to go back. And I told their father, let him go. He's got to go. They got to go make money for the family. And his son became an electrician out there. So I see it's a very good area for prosperity. What else?
Yeah, my friend who was in El Paso, he moved to Austin. They moved back home. They moved back to Austin, and then he moved back because we're working remote. And him and his wife had a baby, so they just said it was better for them to be back home where the family is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I could see that. So what else do I got?
So those are your benefits. Like I said, I'm signing you up for them, everything right now. Denise, I'm almost finished. So give me just a minute. I did find the correct fax number also for your doctor because you had to send him the form for him to sign it off. We have 60 days to get everything from him. If I don't get it back for him, I
No,
also
now
get back to him as
knowing
well.
this, now I look for a new doctor. Another, and I will call you back. Is there a number that I can call you
Well,
back?
if we get it for him for right now, that should be good.
Good.
Because
He may not.
It'll hold up the process, and
He
we
may
don't
not.
want to do that. We don't want to hold up the process.
I know, but no, I want you to send it to him, but I don't expect him to take and respond.
Oh, I'll call him myself. Like if I don't receive it, and then I'll call you when I receive it, and the outcome of it as well.
Okay, because that's why I said, can I call you back? Because if I change doctors, I would want you to take and speak to him, and that would be the person that would sign for me.
Yes. I can give you our direct number. Let me finish filling this out to you.
Okay.
Bear with me.
All right.
Is it cold right now over there, or is it just dry?
Right now, no. Right now, we're going into a seasonal temperature of 65 today. 40s our lowest. But we get what you're going to get. And there's a freeze coming. And by tomorrow, we're going to feel everything drop. So
we're going to get that too. They said we might even get snow. So we'll see. So it's like, yikes.
What's that? I know that from the north. So it's a skiing thing. My girlfriend showed me a picture of Connecticut with their recent snowstorm, and I sent her a picture of a dinosaur on skis.
That's right. My twins love dinosaurs.
Yeah, so that
They
great.
collect so many of them.
Really? It was what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of those GIF things. Just Google skiing, and I think you may be able to pull it up.
I'm gonna show them when they get home from school.
Especially if it snows.
Their favorite thing ever.
Especially if it snows.
Yes. Well, we got that big snowstorm, so they were excited. They were really, really excited.
I'm glad kids need to experience that. We went through a little bit of hell, but it happens.
So,
It happens. Weather happens. What can we do?
exactly. So my older boys were born in Washington, but we left by the time they were so young they didn't get to see the snow. But I did take one of my sons to New York, and we when we were in Central Park, it started snowing, so he was super excited about
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. How long were you in New York?
4 days.
4 days?
Yeah,
I'm from
4 days.
Long Island. I'm from Long Island. Too bad you didn't know me before you went. I would have told you to go to the Leo House. Leo House is the best deal of any kind of home, any kind of family visiting New York. They're right at Penn Station, 2 blocks away. You can walk to their hotel, and it's run by nuns, and they give breakfast every morning, except for Sunday.
What's it called?
The Leo.
We're going back again.
The Leo House.
The Leo House.
It's on West 23rd. It's on. Yeah, I'm from New York. I used to work in New York. I'm from Long Island. It's on West 23rd Street. Yeah, it's they have all different types. They have a room that you would have to take your shower down the hall, but you have a toilet. But they do have rooms, because I've been there. When I had to have my open heart surgery, I would stay at that place and go back and forth to the doctors. So it was very, very convenient, located, and very sufficient, run by nuns. And that's where everybody went back in the days when people would go to the Statue of Liberty as immigrants. That hotel. It's been there. Yep, it's been there that long. They have a library right across from where you have breakfast, and you should see the historical books and the things that meant so much to that city. So if you've got kids, I think it would be your best place to really go, because it's, they've got watch and everything. I paid like $100 when the rooms were $350. All right, so that gives you the comparison.
I love New York. It's so much fun there. So much fun.
I bet you could work
It
there.
was,
I bet you could work there.
well, that's what my friend lives in New York, and while we're walking in Times Square, a lot of the people kept getting in my son's face, like the characters, and I was like step away, and I kept putting my hand in the character's face, and my friend was laughing, and then we're crossing, and a taxi almost hit me, and I slammed the hood, and I go, I'm walking here. My friend goes, are you from New York?
Right. We New Yorkers right away know you're not from here and say, "Look, you're at your own risk." It's not like,
I was laughing so hard. I was like, I'm sorry. He goes, no, it's perfect. That's
come on, Tiffany, I don't have this. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Miss Denise, I have you all signed up. You're good to go. I said just, let me give you our direct number
Yes.
so you can call directly to us. Let me know when you're ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Number's going to be 833
Uh-huh.
705
Uh-huh.
1357.
Now, would your name be Tiffany by chance?
Yes, ma'am.
I knew that when you said Tiff.
Yes.
So,
Because when I say Tiffany, some people always say like Heather or Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Heaven.
My neighbors too.
Nobody gets my name right.
Forgive me, I named my dog Tiffany, all right? And when I go to my neighbor, and he speaks more Spanish, he goes, Stephanie. I go, no, Tiffany.
Mhm. Yes. Yes, I get it all the time.
Well, I have the same
And
thing with my
parents,
last name.
Tiffany, I always tell them, I was like, Tiffany, like the jewelry store. They're like, oh, okay, I get that one.
Of course. I am so happy I talked to you. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you. Of course. I'm here.